Hi people, this is Mule. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well and in good health. This is something that happened on 11th December 2023. And my brother and I were watching a movie, and it was about a soccer player from Mexico. I can't remember the name of the movie. I didn't write it. And this player got an opportunity to play in a big team in England. And then in the middle of it, in the middle of the movie, I began to hear God speaking to us and telling us that our future has been ticked and written and then I began to see yes, 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 everything. It was a straight line of opportunities ticked with yes, yes. All of them was just yes, yes. It was just a tick, like the way you'd see a blue tick, or a green tick or whatever kind of tick, but just tick, 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 tick. And then he began to speak to us. He began to say, in fact, he was now addressing my brother because he had had some information about his future spouse that was distressing, it just didn't sound like the plan of God was in place with his spouse and him. And it's not the first time we had rumors about her, and and that we have all been separated from our future spouses. God has not allowed us to have not the kind of close relationships where you start knowing each other, because he said he wants to bring strangers together. Whether you know who is going to be your spouse or not, he's going to purposely cause a separation until the time where he wants. So we have not been together, we have not been speaking with her, or rather he has not been speaking with her, and yet we have been hearing rumors about her, or she got married, or she's here and she's living like this, and whatever she tells us is not what people are saying. And these are people that we trust. They're saying, yeah, she's lying to you, this and this. So it was really a distressful season for him, because he reached a place he actually decided, I think all is lost with her. So the Lord starts speaking. That is, by the way, because he's going to address this. He calls my brother and tells him, doubting Thomas because of your spouse, doubting Thomas because of your spouse. But you will indeed see. You will indeed see, you will indeed see, because suddenly is here. You will indeed see, you will indeed see, and you will indeed live the life. You are to put aside everything that is not from me. You were to put aside everything that you had from others. You are in future not allowed to doubt the word of God. What he says comes to pass. What he says, he does. What he says, he will do. He does. Suddenlies are here, and you will see for yourself. Suddenlies are here, and your doubts will be over. Suddenlies are here, and whatever you thought was impossible, you will be living it. Suddenlies are here, and it will shake your heart how it comes. It will shake your heart how it comes. It will shake your heart how it comes, because it won't come the way you have thought. It won't come in the way you have thought. God will shock you. God will shock your heart. He will shock your spirit. God will shock and exceed your expectations. He will shock your doubts. He will shock you, and you will be in it. What I say, I do. What I pronounce has to come to pass. My word is true. My word is not false. Your doubts cannot change my words. People's words cannot change my words. Your expectations cannot change my words. They are true, and they come to pass when they are supposed to come to pass. Many times I have told you to leave everybody else to me. Many times I have told you, do not doubt my words. Many times I have told you what I mean, and I have confirmed my word to you many times. I will shock your doubts. I will shock your expectation. I will shock you, and you will laugh. You will be laughing. You will be laughing. You will laugh. You will laugh and laugh and laugh. Both of you, you will laugh. You will laugh and laugh. And he kept repeating that so much. Both of you will be in it, in the suddenlies, and you will laugh, you will laugh, you will laugh. You and your spouses, you will laugh together. I will laugh with you. I will be rejoicing in what I am doing. Doubts are not allowed. Doubts are not allowed. They are not allowed. They are not allowed, and you will see for yourself. I am a God who speaks, and things come to pass. Who speaks, and my word comes to pass. I glorify myself in my words. I glorify myself in everything that I speak and I do. I glorify myself when they come to pass, even when they are spoken, because they will surely come to pass. I do not lie. I do not lie. I do not lie. And he kept repeating that word, that verse, sentence. I do not lie. I do not lie. That statement. My words are so real. They are more real than you breathing physically. They are more real than the physical images you see all around you. They are more real than the physical. They are more real than you, who you're seeing as yourself right now. They are more real than your life now physically. They are more real because my words are spirit and they are life. They are not dead. When I speak, I am not asking people whether my words are true or not. When I speak, I expect what I have spoken to come to pass, to come to pass. I never doubt my words. I never do. I never do. When I said, let there be light, I expected the light to be there. There was no doubt. I do not doubt like a human would. I am beyond. And when I speak something, when I created, I expected it. I saw it and I expected it. So when I speak my word to you, I have already seen it. I have already ordained it. So why shouldn't it come to pass? Why shouldn't it come to pass? Why shouldn't I bring it to fruition? Why? Why? I am not a man. I am not man. I can never doubt my word, and I expect you as my son. I expect you as my general. I expect you as my chief not to doubt my words. Not to doubt my words. My word is law, and I expect it to come to pass. And I expect you to believe. Even if it looks impossible, even if whatever happens in the middle from the time I speak my word to its fruition, I expect you not to be moved, not to be moved by the direction of the wind, not to be moved by people's mouths, people's words, by things that you see and things that you hear. You should not be moved. You should not be moved by anything that that comes after my words. No. How do you think you will be a people of faith? You will believe the impossible, and I will make you see it before, and it will come to pass. I will give you an insight into my mind, into my heart, and you will see it before the things that I am speaking, so that you can speak them and they come to pass because you see them as I see them. Because this is beyond faith. For you, it's beyond faith. But for others, they will take your word literally and run with it. So it has to happen like that. It has to happen like that so that I am glorified. You will see impossible things. You will see impossible things and you will have to speak them. Impossible things to your human mind. They are impossible to your human understanding. It's not possible, but you will have to speak them into being. You will have to speak them for others to run with the words. You're going to speak words. Now he was speaking, at this time he was already speaking to my brother. You're going to speak words that will come to pass even 100 years from now. You will speak words that will be life to those who to those who are coming in the future. Are you going to shake? Are you going to doubt those words that you speak just because they are not in your lifetime? You cannot. The scripture is full of unfulfilled prophecies. People who died, my prophets who died and they had not seen yet. They had not seen yet. Right now, some of them are seeing. Wherever they are in heaven, they are seeing it coming to pass. Thousands of years later, hundreds, thousands of years later, you will speak words, you will speak things, and they will come to pass many years later. That's who you are. You're in a league of those who speak. You're in a league of those who foretell. You're in a league of those who prophesy about the future. You're in a league to prophesy about the future of your children and grandchildren and all that. Your generation, and you cannot avoid it. Let me repeat that again. You're in a league to prophesy about the future of your children and your grandchildren and all that. Your generation, and you cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. It will look impossible. You won't even have the words to understand. You will just use the understanding you have, even if I am giving you wisdom, and it will come to pass. And there is nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun. Thomas doubted, but he's one of the greatest apostles. Peter doubted, but he's one of the greatest apostles. Abraham also doubted, but he is now what? The father of nations. But what do you do with that doubt? This is where it separates some people from others. There are people who have doubted and disqualified themselves, and there are people who have doubted and decided that even if I don't understand, even if I have no understanding, I will wait. That is what qualifies a great person. With those who fail, with those who disqualify themselves. So you are going to be a very great person. You're going to be a great person. All of you are going to be such great people. All of you. You had to pass through this journey. You had to pass through this journey to reach where you are going. You had to pass through this journey. It had to happen. You are not any special than your forefathers, than Abraham. You're not any special than the prophets in the Bible. You're not any special than David. You're not any special. You're just a man. You're not any special. You're just like the men that have lived on earth. I allowed these things to shake you. I allowed rumors. I allowed things to happen to shake you. But those things were those things were not to bring you down to a downfall. They were to elevate your faith for you to know that my words still count, that my words are not lies. You're going to see it and you're going to laugh. You're going to see it and you will laugh. You will fall over laughing. You will fall over laughing. Mark that. I can guarantee that because I am expecting to shock you. I'm expecting for you to laugh. It's an expectation on my side because I have seen where I am taking you. I spoke it, yes, but I have seen where I'm taking you, and it will shock you. It's a delight to me. It's a delight to me. It will shock you. It will shock your spouse. It will shock your children. It will shock everybody around you. It will shock you all. Do you understand that? You better believe that. You better believe that. Okay? That is life for you. That is life for you. It will feel strange in the beginning, but that is life for you. It will be unbelievable lifestyle. It will be an unbelievable lifestyle, unbelievable life, unbelievable future destiny. Do you know there'll reach a time when you won't need these gadgets to reach or talk to somebody? There'll reach a time that the way I talk to you, you'll be able to talk to others. You'll be able to talk to your wife, even if she's far away. You'll be able to talk to your children, zero in and talk to them. They call it telepathy. I have a better name for it. You will know it. But at some point, this will be a normal thing for you because you'll be able to read people's minds. You'll be able to hear their thoughts. You'll be able to have an understanding of what they are thinking, even destructive things before they do it, and you will sort it out. That's how some of you will be able to heal bipolar and schizophrenia. You will be able to heal psychotic diseases and whatever they are called in your human understanding. You'll be able to heal because you'll be able to listen and understand basically where the disconnect is between those two minds in one person. It will be so easy because your life will no longer be to show whether you have the greatest gift or not. No, your lives will not be for others to lift you up because you can heal the hardest diseases. You can raise the dead. No, those are small potatoes compared to where you're going. Those are small potatoes. Those are by the way things that will just be normal. You won't be concentrating on them. They will just happen in your presence because you're past this level. You're past the level you are in now. You're past that. You're past that. That's why there will be no doubts. That's why there'll be no doubts and no fears. Yes, you will be human, but you will be just past some things, and you will be able to bring others to that understanding, to that life, to that capability, because it will be transferable. It will be transferable. It will be transferable. The level you are in, it will shock you. The kind of character you will have. The level you are in, it will shock you the level of character you will have. It will come automatically. It will come automatically. Life is not a joke. It's not a joke. And you are already ready. You are already ready. There is nothing else that you are expected to learn because there's nothing you can learn from now. There's nothing you can learn up to now that will prepare you for the future. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Once you're out of here, I am talking about your stationary place, position in Malili. Once you're out of here, once you have been connected with your spouses, once you have been settled into your homes, your mind will no longer be the same. Your understanding will no longer be the same. Your vision will no longer be the same. Your hearing will no longer be the same. Your eyesight will no longer be the same. I will give you an example. Okay? I will give you an example. You are going to see what I have planned for you to do in your life for the next 5 years. You will have an understanding of what I have planned, not in all areas of your life, but you will have an understanding of basically what your life will be for the next 5 years in advance. You understand that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Why is that? Because I want your doubts to end so that you will realize that with God nothing is impossible. Those are some of the things that will make you laugh. They'll make you laugh. They'll make you laugh because you you'd not have imagined yourself doing some things. In the next 5 years, there are some things I have planned for you to do that will shock you, and this you will see even before your body is changed. This you will see. That's a promise. That is a promise you can hold because I will do it. Mule, the same as you, the next 5, 7 years. So my body reacted in that even as he revealed all that. The words I was finding it. Or rather, my body was reacting so much that the words I was finding hard to speak. The words were finding it hard to come out of my mouth. That's how strong the shaking was. So he continues. Let me start again. Mule, the same as you. The next 5, 7 years, you will see, you will see. You will have an understanding of who you are. It's more than what you've ever thought. I told you your mind cannot comprehend, your ears have never heard, what your eyes have never seen, what your mind cannot comprehend, the things I have prepared for you. Let me repeat that again. I told you, you cannot comprehend, your ears have never heard, what your eyes have never seen, what your mind cannot comprehend, the things I have prepared for you. Okay? You will see it, and you will surely have an understanding that I am a big God. My words are not small. My works are not small. You might see yourself that you are so small that you are like a grain of sand. No. Start seeing yourself magnified. Start seeing yourself with the importance that I have placed in you as a giant that is going to do so much. It will shock you. It will shock your spouses what they are because they also have futures, and I will show all of you what I have prepared for you. It will shock you, it will shock your spouses what they are because they also have futures, and I will show all of you what I have prepared for you. It will shock you, women, very much the positions that I have planned for you. It will shock you. Now he referred to my brother. It will shock you what your spouse is. Mule, it will shock you who you are, and there will be no room for doubt. There will be no room for doubt. It will shock you what you are. Mule, it will shock you who your spouse is. Again, I was reacting, my body was reacting because he was speaking directly to me. And I continue. It will shock all of you. Your children will be shocked. And those are things I am going to show you. You don't need to hold them in your heart and not tell anybody. You don't need to hold them in your heart and not tell anybody. No. You're free to share, to record, because these are testimonies of what I am doing in your life. They are not simply prophecies. They are testimonies in advance. And they will testify where I am taking you as a people. It will testify where I am taking you as a country. It will testify where I'm taking you as my breed. It will testify to where I have placed you, my people, without you knowing, without you even understanding who you are, what your history is. It will shock you. It will shock you the things the enemy tried to make sure you never hear. I enable him because it was time. I enable him because your forefathers needed to be where they were. Covered underneath, covered not known, covered not known. And mark my words, the devil knows who you are. The devil knows who you are, but he cannot reach you. He cannot reach you. Mark my words. He knows who you are, and you're shaking him. He's trembling because of you, even before you come out. He's trembling because of you. He is trembling and shaking because of you. He is trembling and shaking because of what your children are, what your future generation is. He is trying very hard to cut off so many of them. But do you know what? The more he cuts off, the more you grow. The more he cuts off through abortions and all that, the more he cuts off, the more you multiply. Remember, there is nothing new under the sun. It will always be. It will always happen. And he never learns his lesson. He never learns because he is delusional. He never learns because he is delusional. He never learns his lesson. He always thinks he'll win. He always thinks he will win. So get ready for suddenly. Get ready to be shocked. Get ready, get ready, get ready. And it continued that statement, get ready, get ready. And also he began by speaking peace, 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 peace on you. Tulia, tulieni, tulia, amani, amani, amani. So tulia is be still. Tulieni is, no, tulia is, I think it's peace or to be still. Tulieni is to be still, be still. Tulia is now peace. Amani is peace, 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 peace. I think I've translated it wrong. I don't know what the direct translation of Tulia is. I think it's still, still, still. And then Tulieni is to be still. Tulieni is like, it's a plural, talking to more people than one. Okay? But now when yes, now I understand. Okay, tulia is to one person, for example. And then tulieni is now when he's talking to many people. And then he says again tulia. And then amani is peace. Amani, 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 amani. Amen to that. So he finished there. As usual, he finished without any notice. He just ends it there, and he keeps quiet and he leaves. And but we receive the word, and we thank God for the word that he has spoken. And we thank God even that he addressed that issue that my brother had. And even if it's not in a way that he would have wanted, he would have wanted to be told, are these rumors true? Are they not? But God told him, whatever I told you in the beginning, that she's your wife. That's what he was told, that she's your wife. Even her, she was told, this is your husband. She's the one who came to him in the first place and told him, God is saying that you're my husband. And he had not been told at that time. So he waited on God, and he asked God to confirm this word, because he really didn't want to get married again. He had broken relationships before marriages, and he didn't think he should venture back into these marriages. But some years ago, God told him that he's put on him, since he was young, he's put on him a Hosea spirit, a Hosea mantle. And so that's why his marriage is kept. He's getting married, they break. He's left. He get married and he's left. But now, I think it was around 2020, God told him he has lifted that mantle of Hosea out of him. So his marriage in the future will never end, will never break. He will never have a problem with his marriage anymore. So that's by the way, for whoever is listening. So thank you so much for listening. And this is a word for everybody. As I say, whatever God is telling my brother and I, or one of us, it's for all of us as remnants, and also for forerunners. because everybody needs encouragement, and we will all pass these journeys. All of us are going to pass these journeys. So thank you so much for listening, and thank you for being with me up to the end of this recording. And I pray that we'll be together in the next recording. Thank you, and be blessed and at peace. Thank you.